I thought in this video I would take a shot at removing a mod mid game and kind of show you the process I take and show you some of the things that might pop up. I have no idea what kind of problems might occur when I do this, but we'll take a look at it as it occurs, and I'll show you some of the steps that I use to try and mitigate this dynamic change mid game. All right, so here we go. All right, what I want to take out is I want to take out Zaytons. It's a cool mod. I like it, but there's different enemy types, and I like when I first came across them, it was kind of cool because you had these floater guys that would shoot things out of these floating cannons, and then you had the grunts, which were like the little Froggo dudes, and they were kind of marching towards my position, so that was kind of cool. Um, but and the random encounters are nice. The saucers are definitely hard to take down, and it would make sense in an invasion mod. But there's not a lot of variety to their voices, and the floating guys actually behave like they're the way they float and interact with their environment when you're fighting them is really weird, and they like to bum rush you. Like they literally like to rush right straight up to the character, even if they're long ranged, and they don't really use a long range attack that much. It could be a problem with pace, or not pace, but Pack Attack NPC trying to alter their AI packages, but the AI packages are just not gelling with what they have as usable AI for the actual NPC. I'm not sure. But this is the one here we want to take out. Now, this is already in the load order, it's already in the game save. So, if we go over here and take a look, let's see what we're up against. So, we have data. Let's take a look at this here. So these are the plugins that are actually in that game save. So see, Zaytons is here. So in this game save, in my current game, I have data from a plugin. So you could call them change forms or however the game actually does it. So it's in the game. So we have data in this file here, this game save file, that is from the Zayton plugin. This includes weapons, probably dead bodies strewn about. The saucer wreckage, when you take one down, actually becomes vertibird wreckage. I don't know if that's a conflict or some strange thing I got going on here, or if that's the way the mod is. It's cool. I like the idea, but let's take it out. All right. So we're going to have a couple things we'll have to look at. One of the things down here, I'm not worried about the patch because this is a specific patch that I use to try to resolve conflicts, such as certain placed items in one mod might not appear if it's over in a location, if that location is overwritten by another mod, so I have to do a field level patch as opposed to record level. But what I am going to have to look at are these. I'm going to have to look at the bashed patch, and I'm going to have to look at the complex sorter patch. Now, I'm pretty sure it's going to be in complex sorter because I think I looked previously. Bash patch, I don't believe is there because I looked previously. So let's take a look here and let's see what plugins the bash patch uses. All right. I don't see Zaytons in here. I'm just going to check just for consistency's sake. Okay, so Zaytons is not in the bash patch, so I can take that plugin out. And technically, I could reuse, I don't have to change this bash patch because I don't have to remove the item from it. Whoops. Let's go into here, and let's go to this one. Okay. So now, all right, let's see. I know Zaytons is in here, so that's fine. Z-E-T-N-S. All right. Is it Zayton? C-E-T-N, spelled it wrong. All right, here we go. So I do know I'm going to have to generate my complex sorter patch. So, number one, I've got a game save that has data from a plugin that I know when I remove the plugin, the game save is going to, when I load that game up, it's going to actually say Zaytons is no longer there. And I do know we have dead bodies in the environment, and I have things in the workbench, like the guns. So, and I don't think I have any guns on me, so I'll have to wait and see if that's going to cause a problem. Okay, so most of the time you look at it and it's like, oh, it's as simple as going in and taking out good old Zaytons. So let's buzz up here and find Zayton. All right, we'll do it this way. All right, so now that's taken out of the load order. Okay, so everything resequenced. So okay, so that's taken out. So, and if you notice, the complex sorter patch deactivated itself because that's Zayton's is actually one of its masters. So we're going to have to regenerate this, and that's going to take a few minutes. So I'm going to break this video up into a couple parts. So this is going to be like the initial assessment part. And then I'm going to, so Zayton's is out, but it also deactivated the sorter patch. And if I go to save it back, if I go over here to the manifest, let's go this way, and let's go all the way down here to the bottom. You can actually see that these two things were taken out of the load order. So I do know I do need to regenerate this, and I'm going to do that, and then I'll pop back with the next video, which is going to be the next step of the process.